Once upon a time, there were four guys sitting in an entrepreneurship class: Chris, Connor, Mikey, and Jack, talking about their goals and aspirations in the business world. Let's take a look.
Guys, if we make this work, we can be millionaires.
We won't have to go to college in that case.
Well, what's our idea anyway?
Oh, I know. Since we're all athletes, let's make something that can help us while we play or after we're done.
That's a great idea.
We'll call it InnoVair, an air conditioning strap like watch that can blow air under your sports gloves to eliminate the sweat inside.
Now that's what I call a $1 million idea.
And that's how the boys started. After their journey with the strap and pivots, they conducted a total of 104 interviews. Now that you know a little bit about the boys, let's check in with them and see how they're doing and what progress they've made with the business.
Thank you for meeting me. I just had a few questions.
Of course, we're happy to have you.
Awesome. Let's start with you, Connor. When you started the course, what was the most important thing you thought you would have to do to successfully launch a startup?
I think it would be to figure out a product and start selling the product.
Well, you, Mikey.
I think it would be to find a product that will be in high demand by a large group of people and make it more affordable and of equal or better quality to beat out all the other products in its category. But now, I think the most important thing to launch a startup would be the team or group around you and their work ethic. The most challenging part of this course was finding a product we could manufacture without having to spend thousands of dollars.
What about you, Jeff?
Although I found that finding a useful and innovative product would be the most important, I quickly realized that it's everything you build up around that product that is important.
What about you, Chris?
When I first started the course, I thought it was important to test the market with a product you thought had a problem so that you could test if there's demand for it, and with that, you could go into selling and researching if it actually works or not.
So now that the year is almost over, what's the most surprising thing you've learned and why? Let's start with you, Connor.
The most surprising thing I've learned is that you don't always stick with your first idea throughout the entire process, because like we did, we pivoted to a different product, and I feel like pivoting is not a bad thing. That's what I learned.
How about you, Mikey?
That a group of high school boys can create a product that could actually be sold in the market.
How about you, Jack?
There's a lot more that goes into starting a business than I thought, and being able to adjust and make changes or pivots is the key to being successful.
And Chris, what have you learned?
I learned that not everyone's going to like your product, and it's important to find those people that actually support the demand of your goods. So for example, for our golf product, finding the golfers that actually replace their gloves and want to take care of their equipment is a good start was a good start for us, and knowing that we have to target the right people is important in the business world. As a group, we worked together on making sure that our product would be a good fit for customers. Everything we did together was for that purpose. We faced some challenges with our initial MVP as it wasn't very practical and way too expensive, so we decided to pivot to our cleaning solution, which worked a lot better. In the end, we succeeded in making a good prototype that was almost ready for selling. We could have used our mentor a bit more because the most we did was bounce ideas off him and see if he liked them, as he was part of our demographic. My takeaway from the course is that being an entrepreneur is difficult, but possible if you try hard enough.
My takeaway from the course is that being an entrepreneur is not easy, and it takes a lot of time for new good ideas to come to your head. And no matter what you do, you can't give up, and you just have to pivot.
My biggest takeaway from the course is that it takes communication, teamwork, and flexibility to succeed and produce good work.
This video is brought to you by Hydrosport. Hydrosport. Feel fresh.